we are going to jump right into it. So let's get going. Just a momento. Hat in time. Everything looks to be set up properly. We've got many hats to collect. Apparently we need at least one hat before we can go back to our best friend and make more train movies. So we are currently in a spooky forest, as we need to do things. Hello, Miss Roxy. Those are some excellent cat pictures. You could send me more while I stream. I would appreciate that. I love this scooter. This is the best. Anywho, we need to... Actually, we need to be in the bedroom. Either we need to take the telescope to here. As we'll do Act 2. Clean the old well. Hello, hello again, Mr. Mortal. Welcome back to Hat in Time. We are in a spooky forest as we try to get whatever I need to continue filming train movies. Term of the day is Allegro. That's a very tall well. Doesn't seem overly convenient, but you know.
You need to find the fire spirits to break this wall.
I already found the fire spirits, though. Where are we going?
Subcon well
I see more paintings.
Subcon well is this way.
Oh, there are more fire spirits. How about that? How doth I give them this painting? Jump on these lily pads? Oh, I sure can. Yes, you keep dancing.
Come with me.
And there we go. That'll teach art. Very poor examples of modern art. What about certain bells? Can't just end the sentence there. Oh. Wait. Oh, that's what that green stuff is. I do see a bell. Well, there we go. Can I take the bell with me? I've seen many other of these platforms elsewhere. Alas. Huh. What the interesting well you got here. Now, I'm supposed to clean this well, but what exactly? I need to look over the fine details of the contract to see what clean means in this circumstance. Oh. I'll gladly take a cow with sunglasses. Despite not being conveniently designed, it is a very aesthetically pleasing well. I will give them that. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to borrow an apple? The hookshot badge. I will take off the laser because I don't actually use that much. Oh, what a phenomenal badge this is. Wonderful. I want that. Dweller mask, and I've got enough yarn for whatever this is.
1, 2, presto!
See the world through a dweller's eyes. Where? Door open? I know I opened a door by stepping on that button. That's exactly why I came here. The train movies is the true goal of this game. That is exactly what we're gonna do after we get this timepiece, wherever it might be. I mean, movies are way more important than a soul or contractual obligations. Oh hat. Guide me, oh hat. There we go. Get out of here. This is wonderful, spooky music. A token. Now I should have enough tokens to get a cute reward, whatever that might be. continue. Hello, sir. Well, I don't know if I'd say the well is clean, but... It's not blocked. No, it's very considerate water. In the magical forest, everything's gotta be magical and alive. Excellent. Now we can do more train movies. What it's all about. A rare sticker has appeared in the spaceship. Go find it. Okie dokie. I like stickers. Now who's intruding on me, spaceship? Excuse me, sir, whoever you are. I sure would like to spend some tokens. Oh. More of these. I want all of it, so we'll just take whatever this is. Excellent. Out of the way, Roomba. I need to find a sticker. Also the intruder. I wonder if the intruder is related to the sticker.
So, we meet again. My arch nemesis.
I think you have me confused.
You don't remember me? How rude.
Oh, no. Now it's all coming back to me. But I don't remember putting you in a jar.
It's me, boss of the mafia. Remember? You blew me up at our little indiscretion, and your young friend captured my remains in this jar.
I mean, I remember the first part.
I'm without a body. I should be furious, but it is okay. The past is the past, and I'll accept your carcass as an apology. You won't hand it over? Such nerve on such a small child. If I had hands, I would slap you. I'll just buy a new body then. There has to be some poor soul out there who would be willing to trade his corpse for money. I may not look like it right now, but I'm well traveled. I know the whereabouts of all the secrets on this planet.
The evil mustache
Buy
girl.
my map badge, and I will show you where you can find relics that will make you rich.
I do like being rich, but I don't have enough money.
Goodbye.
So I guess you can just hang out here. In your jar. Not the sticker. Huh.
Want to
you-
swap out some of the music? Okay, you might actually have heard this one before. The perfect kind of song for starting a new adventure. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. You do that while I find this damn sticker that it tells me is lost on me ship. mean, I'm assuming there is something to find. It said there's a sticker to be found on the ship. I'm just not entirely sure where to look for it. So don't know. Oh, the presence icons, the relics. That makes sense. Sure are a lot of presents here. Well, wait, you're still here?
Oh, hey! Hope you don't mind me using your kitchen. I figured I'd treat you to some nice Earth food, since you're an alien and all. Say, are you a steak kind of person, or a veggie kind of person?
Could there be a neither option? I like fish, but I guess we'll go with steak.
Is that so? Well, I hope you're not looking to cook up some Earthlings anytime soon. Anyway, I hope my dish is ready before you leave. I want to see how great a dish I can cook using an alien stove.
Yeah, just don't mind the mess of everything going on in here. Just gonna close that. So, if I can't find that sticker, I will look for it later. I think my favorite meat might be, like, the tuna that's used for sushi, honestly. But I'm not sure. I'm definitely a seafood type of person. That's all I would eat, were that an option. Were it a cost-efficient option, I should say. Oh. Do I have any relics I can put together? No. What about cows not getting abducted? Maybe I need more. Well, the sticker is lost in time, so we will get to the very important business of filming train movies while we eventually wait to figure it out. Conductor as a savvy train conductor. Some girls reckless detonator owls as owls. I wouldn't be surprised it's the fish. She cannot appreciate seafood like I do. Hello, good day, sir.
Go on in. We're getting ready to shoot the biggest action movie in bird history. The movie is gonna be the bomb. And I mean bomb in the good way, picnic.
What are we filming today?
Sushi is some good stuff, I tell you what.
I hope today's filming doesn't run late.
Alright, lassie. Listen up. I have some bad news. That lever you just pulled, it starts the train self-destruct sequence, and that ain't no joke. It'll blow up.
It's quite the lever you just have hanging around out of nowhere.
I need a movie with some real intense action. So that's what we're gonna do. The train's gonna blow in a few minutes. But you can save us all, lassie. Get to the switch at the front of the train to turn it off. And you better make it in time, alright? I don't care about the owls or yourself, but you don't dare blow up me train for real. It's my baby. The cameras are gonna be rolling, lassie. You hurry now. Go over and out.
Oh, I gotta respect that. Oh, there's actually a timer. Okay.
0 seconds until self-destruct. Oh no.
No, we got this. Oh, my time. Okay. I tried too hard to get that 20 seconds, but we're fine. We don't need 20 seconds. So that's probably because I actually have an ultra-wide monitor, so some of the UI stuff gets cut off a bit. I'm not sure if there's a more ideal way to handle that. Also, I am really failing at hitting X. I don't remember this train being that long. But to be fair, I've not been on the outside of the train.
1 minute and 26 till self-destruct. Better hurry.
Okay. Alright, we got this, no problem. Oh, this action movie is definitely going to be a hell of a lot better than whatever Mr. Penguin's coming up with. Oh dear. Alright. Plenty of action and injuries to go along with it. But it wouldn't be an action movie if the hero got through unscathed. Excuse me, sir, I need that. No, we're fine. Why are you just up here when you can hit the button right there, sir?
Oh, you made it! And in time!
Wonderful. Yeah, it's a work in progress. When she doesn't like seafood and I do, there's a bit of compromise. I mean, usually we can find restaurants that have both, or a variety of things, but, or sometimes, since DoorDash lets you do orders from multiple restaurants, we do that sometimes.
Oh, look at all this raw footage we got! Look at how you're running for dear life!
And all the times they fill in the fire, that should be good for ratings, right?
Oh, what? We did it in the name of cinematography! And to beat that no-good DJ Grooves. I bet he won't be able to make half the movie we just made.
I agree.
All right, here, take one of these, thingamajigs you like. You deserve it.
I think it'll be really excellent, your movie. No special effects, all real. The real threat of a train blowing up. That's how you know it'll be great. The reviews are in. 84 seconds left. That should be pretty good. Rightfully so. Our conductor is winning in reviews. We need the conductor to act more, anything so we can talk about the murder more. DJ Grooves is the stylish mentor. Little Girl is parade marshal. Moon Penguins as hungry public. Hello, Mr. DJ.
Hello, darling. Welcome to the largest studio set you'll ever see.
Can't everyone roll their R's? Like when you say murder? I mean, I can't do it well or eloquently, but it's not... like, that's the thing everyone can do, right?
We're about to start recording The Big Parade, the movie that'll take the breath away from audiences worldwide. You'll be the star, as always.
Huh.
For this movie, we'll need to use our special prop. It'll pop out at the very end.
Well, clearly I need to develop a Scottish accent so I can take after the conductor.
But wait, darling. Your current outfit really isn't fit for the parade. Can you go over there and get dressed?
Just, like, right in front of everyone? Okay. Ooh. I mean, I do like this outfit.
You look great, darling. Don't worry, this movie is really easy. Keep moving around and the band will follow you. Just don't bump into them. And keep an eye out for goodies. The audience loves a good parade and will throw treats your way if you get near them. The parade lasts a while. Nothing you can do to speed it up. We'll let you know once we've got enough footage. Don't lose spirit.
So this is the movie about a parade.
Good luck, darling.
Seems a far cry from the whole train thing we just did. Although to be fair, we're running a parade on power lines, which seems a bit... well, it's definitely a bold choice. Oh, there's hearts. Didn't even see those. Oh, it's just literally hearts. Oh, whoops. Hello.
It's time to turn the heat up in this movie. Darling, can you turn on the pyrotechnics?
Okay, now we're talking. Why are the dials on buildings? Are the buildings going to explode? And I'm more than fine with that. Make for a great movie. Let's have a parade. Commit a bit of murder. Alright, I lit the roof on fire and they're all burning. Excellent. That's exactly what I wanted. I can't believe these guys can keep up with me. There are some very athletic owls.
This movie needs more action! Darling, turn on the cannons for the big fireworks show!
You got it. Your fireworks seem to be shooting at me, sir. Is that intentional? Yeah, as much as I definitely prefer the train movies and the conductor, I have to admit I really like this one too. Even when I crash headfirst into a wall.
It's the parade surprise! Run it, darling!
I'm not sure how good of a movie that will make. Now, if it was a movie about the city being destroyed, but also there's a parade going on, that works, I suppose. Oh, DJ Grooves, it looks like you're no match for the conductor. Not even close, baby. We gotta do the grand finale. Time rift detected. Okay, well, where's the time rift? Okay, oh. We can get the time rift. Wait, are we doing... Hold on. Let me get the time rift. The conductor is, of course, the winner. Wouldn't it be fair? It wouldn't be right if any other result was to be the case. Let me find that time rift, though. I think it's literally right here. Oh, and we're having a parade in this weird dimension. That's fine. There's always time to steal. Did I miss a button? No, I didn't. I got confused because the cord went down. We're fine. Oh, that's not intentional. Alright, excellent. Did I miss a button? Oh, no, I missed the very obvious hook that I was supposed to hook onto. But of course. It's completely fine. If anything, this gives me flashbacks to the Shadow Mario levels in Mario Galaxy. I highly recommend exploring Zelda more. I know the new series have given the games a lot of attention, but I definitely prefer... My favorites from Zelda were always Majora's Mask and The Wind Waker, though I like all of them. Nintendo is a special place in my heart, even though I'm primarily a PC gamer now. I became a gamer, like a super intense, forego everything in life gamer because of Nintendo initially. I don't think I was actually supposed to go down here. Oh yeah, I messed up. It's fine. The game put me back up here. We're all good. Arguably, I like Mario more than Zelda. Because again, this gives me a lot of Mario 3D vibes, both Galaxy and Sunshine and etc. But I think my favorite Nintendo series is probably Donkey Kong, followed very closely by Pikmin. We got a fancier version of the top hat. And now we can have winners. And by winners, I mean the conductor and only the conductor. I loved Pikmin 4. It's largely everything I wanted from a new Pikmin game. Maybe something more difficult. To be fair, Ochi really made the game easy, but I love the game. It's still a 10 out of 10 experience for me. Mission, celebrate you did it. Top review, 5 stars. New female actor, excellent. Legal status, nothing untoward here, surely. Surely. Oh, I sure want him to win. I don't care if he's smug about it.
Thank you. Oh, you're too kind. No, please. Keep going. Oh, Lassie, it's you! I did it! I won the annual Bird Movie Award once again. Oh, imagine that face DJ Grooves must be pulling now, eh? Here, take this tiny, insignificant movie prop to match your tiny, insignificant efforts in securing my victory. Yeah, I can probably sell it on eBird for dimes and nickels.
That's fine. You are the director genius, so I can't really argue with that.
What? You're expecting more or something? Forget it. Go, shush, get out of here. I never want to see your ugly mug again.
Oh, that is kind of rude, but that's fine. Your movies are wonderful, so it's forgivable. So soon, too soon. Are we finished? With the great wild western movies of our time. Sure, there's probably other collectibles. I still need way more money to buy that. Huh?
The annual Bird Movie Award was rigged. It was an inside job. Jordan knows about the power of the timepieces. He's been keeping one, and he's going to break it.
Aw.
The truth lies buried underneath Deadbird Studio. What goes on in Deadbird Studio when no one is around?
They bury all the dead birds from filming?
Blow the cover on this thing, darling.
There is a new exclamation point. Curious. Very curious. Well, I guess we're gonna find out what's going on. Really, nothing untoward or illegal. Just a movie studio after hours. Oh boy, yarn, but I already got that. So... we will continue to explore. This is kind of spookier than the forest. How far down are we going? We really went overboard with the basement. Yeah. Huh? What saw me? Oh, there's a camera. Yeah. Now it's time for some real stealth action. No more finger guns. Looks like you're not allowed past this point. Very subtle. As if that's gonna stop me. So I do want to get that. Whatever that is. Oh yeah, as much as I like the scooter, I want to have the magnet, because that's a bit helpful. Huh. I wonder why they didn't just leave the option to also type with the controller. But then again, why does Twitch do anything that they do? Oh dear. I wonder if there's a way to get up there. Actually, there sure is. Oh, I don't think that has actually helped me at all. Aha. You will not keep this token from me. Whoops. Might have missed slightly. I hear our conductor friend. He must be putting in some extra work hours because he cares about his studio so much. Nothing odd about that. Oh, I thought I could grab onto that. We're fine. And all that fumbling around to accomplish literally nothing. Okay. Oh man, I used to work at FedEx, and I tell you, that should be a sign on every truck ever. There ain't a single employee at FedEx who knows how to do their job. Speaking from experience. Oh, okay. Okay. You jump up there. Now. These shelves are full of movies you've never heard of. The amount of bird puns in their titles is staggering. Oh, how dare they not let me read what the puns are. It reads, John Bar hinges. All you can see through the cracks is a magnet and a pebble, though. I'm sure that is a reference or a joke to something, and I'm not entirely sure I get it. Chekhov's guns. Well, that I understand. Yeah, so there's at least 2 yarns I can get. I very much would like to get them. Excuse me, camera. What are you looking at? I'm walking here. Oh, not walking very well. Wonderful. All this wonderful yarn. Ooh, that we'll use eventually. Now I've got to go even further up. I believe this way should do it. Excuse me. I want to grab those.
Maybe we should blow it up. I got the bomb from train rats here. Should I use it?
Bombs?
Maybe I should save it.
Excuse me, sir. Don't worry. I'm coming. Let me just not wander into a camera. I did. Okay, I did it again. What was I trying to say? Yeah, I mean, so far I've had enough yarn for the hats, so it seems like just the right amount, but to be fair, I haven't found all of it. And I don't know how many hats there are, but I guess I'd rather have too much than not enough. Or as we shall see. I'm already back up to, how much yarn am I at? 5? Yeah, I'm 5, and I haven't even needed it for a while. What are those owls doing here? Isn't this place supposed to be closed? there's another. Oh, there's a penguin. The owls are just having a good time and the penguins snooping around, so clearly the penguins are planning to overthrow the movie studio. I've got to warn the conductor. It is of paramount importance. Yeah, not only am I a completionist, but I adore collectathons. So how much stuff there is generally doesn't daunt me. I say that as someone who has 100%ed Donkey Kong 64 like at least 3 times. So my opinions on whether there is or isn't too much of stuff is probably not that not to be taken seriously. When? You're fine. Be up there, cameras. Let's see how it is. Oh, is this DJ Grooves' office? Funk E. Oh, wow. No working mirror physics. 0 out of 10, unplayable. I like the poster for the parade, but mostly because it's blue. If you make something blue, I will probably like it on principle. Oh my lord. A bit too many awards here, do you not think? This is the only door that's open. Let me see. Start camera. And MU was here. Oh, that's very rude and also not very good drawings, so. No artistic skill, criticism invalid. Alright. His posters are really good. Hold on. On the Science Express. Yeah, now those are movie posters. They sure did come out pretty great. But it occurs to you, you never gave them permission to use your image in marketing. I actually don't recall signing a contract for anything here, or even giving them any of your details. It's possible you aren't getting paid for these movies. I mean, we got to meet the conductor. Is that not enough payment? Come now. I still have this key. I feel that I must have missed the location to use this key. I hope not, but... Oh yeah, I definitely did, because the key's gone. Oops. We'll have to eventually come back to that.
Look who we've got here. I guess you found my little basement, eh?
It's a nice
This
basement.
last timepiece is all mine. If you want it, you're gonna have to take it from me cold, dead hands.
Well, why can't we let you have it? Oh, excuse me.
Here we go! Yeah! Gentlemen!
Need to be a lot closer for that.
Below! Yeah! That's it! Time to bring out the big guns!
The big guns? You mean a knife? That's not a gun.
Here we... Eh? Go!
I don't mean to correct you, but that's literally not a gun.
This out! Can't believe I let your picnics on me train, only to have you be the troublemaker.
I'm not entirely unconvinced that this isn't just part of another movie.
Here we go. Check this out. Gentlemen. This one ain't rubber. Watch out.
This is a very neat boss fight, though. In all seriousness.
Below! Can't believe I let you be the star of my movie! Let's have a little heart-to-heart. Have a seat, lassie.
Okay.
Ever since you arrived on this planet, these timepieces have been falling from the sky. Now, I can understand if you feel they belong to ye. I get it. But did you know I can rewind time? With one timepiece, I could reclaim the trophy that belongs to me. That's right. The loss of Award 42.
42?
second place at the 42nd Annual Beard Awards? Me! Can you imagine? DJ Grooves managed to get the first place trophy.
I can't imagine. No.
I need just one timepiece to fix this mistake. Can't you spare just one timepiece?
Maybe?
Thank you, lassie. Oh, you won't regret it. We'll fix this little mistake in history and go back to having a flawless record. Unfortunately, I cannot let you leave this room. I can't risk work at night. DJ Picnic will mock me for cheating. It was nice knowing you, lassie. Goodbye.
Well, that's kind of rude.
Remember this little bomb? This time, it's attached to you instead of me lovely train.
But how did you manage to do that?
1 minute and 20 seconds.
Time's
till
ticking away.
self-destruct. Better hurry.
I know it's slightly cut off, so 60 seconds. I'm sure it's plenty of time. 50 seconds. I need to look more at where I'm going.
Better cover your ears. This bomb is gonna be loud.
40 seconds until self-destruct.
I'll find a way to defuse the bomb.
I'm not sure I have faith in you. 35 seconds.
Tick tock. And you're gonna blow.
25 seconds.
Check this out.
18.
Better hurry up.
My diffuser is ready. Come here.
Wow, that's the diffuser, alright.
Till self-destruct.
How could you do this to me, lassie?
Okay, yes, this is a really amazing boss fight. Tisk tisk. And I was gonna let you have it if we just ended the boss fight then and there. Masterpiece game this is turning out to be. That's all the timepieces, so now alright, well, I think we are done there for now. I don't have any money still, do I? No. Which means we are off to a new world. Well, I guess we could go back to the spooky forest. You know, second thought. Didn't I see a time rift icon? Thought I did. Oh, and there's a new chapter. And there's a new chapter. And there's a time rift. And there's a time rift. Imagine that. Okay, well that's fairly obvious. In fact, they're both fairly obvious. They're both just chapter Mafia Town. Okay. Well, we'll just head over yonder and get some time rifts. Now you get out of here. I'm here for some rifts. I have a general idea of at least where one is.
Got you all figured out.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'm gonna leave. Yeah, well, here's one of the cannons, but is this the cannon that is the time rift near it? Maybe? I see shiny. No, that is a box. Okay. That also doesn't appear to be where I need to go. Okay, there's a time rift by the sewer. Sewer grate. So this is the other side. So it's this side. Well, let's see. Feel like I thought there were two sides of the beaches with cannons. So I remember being able to shoot back and forth, but maybe that wasn't the correct cannon. Oh, me lord. There's another cannon, but that doesn't go to where I need to. No. Oh yeah, now I'm seeing that there's still like a lot of yarn for me to collect that I probably don't need. But I do like yarn, so we're gonna collect it anyway. As soon as I do not fail this jump. Oh, there's a coin up here. Well, doesn't really help me in regards to the old time rift. Hey, that's my umbrella that I already have.
Huh?
Hey!
Oh?
I'll take you.
I like how you don't actually have to go find the mustache girl.
Oh?
Well, let me start over and find those time rifts. I'm just amused to let me do that. But alrighty then. Maybe take a better look at this picture. So it is a cannon on the beach next to some barrels. It's like right there. So it's gotta be. There's gotta be another cannon that's on the beach. Well, there is a cannon, but I don't think that's the correct cannon. But it might take me to the correct cannon. This looks infinitely more correct. Now where's the... There it is. That's one of them. Mafia of Cooks.
Hello, little child. This is Mafia Time Rift. Timepiece hit Mafia in head, and now Time Rift filled with Mafia thoughts and dreams.
Oh.
This Time Rift is simple. Simple like Mafia. Just how Mafia like it. Rules of Time Rift. If you die, you start over. You need rift pawns to go deeper.
I imagine this is supposed to be like a tutorial time rift.
That is all the rules. Please tread carefully in Mafia Time Rift. Mafia like to experience past.
What are time pawns? Oh, right. I did this same thing at the movie theater. Just without the explanation about it. Which means I also need to collect paintings and not miss any. But I already don't see any, so I think we're good. Hello, Mafia.
Got you all figured out.
SS, none of your business. Yeah, well, that's two. And there's 3. 3 more to go. I'm gonna see a little art piece of the Mafia. My main appeal to doing this. Timepiece is very much secondary. Hello.
Has little girl noticed that unspent rift pawns are kept each floor? No need to get every single pawn. Good luck! Mafia has opened entrance to next floor for you.
See, look how nice the Mafia is, and then you wonder why the mustache kid wants to stop the Mafia. What is there to stop? To stop them from being so nice? Tisk tisk. They just want to roll around with their meat. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm still not entirely sure where they got such big meat, but, you know, it's definitely not a concern for right now. Is there no painting on this level? Maybe, maybe not. I don't see one. Only got 2 more floors. Well, that's not ideal. Okay, there's 1. So I just have to hope that I did not miss one. I don't see another one. Means hopefully it's on the last floor. Then all will be good. It is not on the last floor. Is there like a restart option? What happens? Oh, I can't even jump off. Where did I miss one? We're not getting no timepiece unless I get all those paintings. Damn you, Mafia. Hiding the time. I bet it was in that first one that I just forgot to look around. I have to imagine. Just find that other cannon so I can get right back to where I need to go. If I can, in fact, find a cannon. I'm not the best at navigating this level, but we will eventually find what we need. You know, I probably could have gotten it without the hat, but I must not have either seen it or tried. Now I feel like a fool. It's okay, we got the time rift. This time, we're not going to miss a painting piece. We need to know about the long and storied history of the Mafia. I'm just hoping the picture shows the school which they got the Mafia PhD. That's all I want. It was here. You... Ooh. You're lucky. I'm too busy for you. All right. All right. So far, so good. Not missing anything. Trying to discern the history from these still realities. But all I can see is that there are peace-loving people who are just happy to be with like-minded individuals. And they dance. God, was there one here? I think there was. I'm actually not 100% certain. No, there's 2 in the next segment, wasn't there? I think that might be the case, 'cause I don't see one here. Mafia not dumb, smarter than books. Yeah, there's one. I need one more. Which is somewhere. Wait, how did I miss one again? And I'd missed an entirely different one that I'd gotten before. What? I don't even have an explanation for that. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. The hardest challenge in the game right here. Really the Dark Souls of 3D platformers, finding these damn paintings. Somehow. Well, we got another yarn, so there's that. Well, hello, and welcome back. Good to see you again. Welcome to more Hat in Time. Not me flailing about trying to find one collectible that I keep missing. This is the wrong beach again. It is a beach. No, it's not the wrong beach. There it is. Okay. Yes. Well, more like I am losing my mind because I keep somehow missing a singular painting from the same rift. This is the 3rd time I've been in this same rift. Okay, there's one. There's only one up here. I'm pretty sure that's true. here's 2. All right. Okay. That should be all on this floor. There's definitely one here, but is there only one? That I don't know. Aha, there was 2 here. There we go. Good. Now I should have all of them. Or know where all of them are, anyway. Don't know how I missed that. But it's fine, because we got it. Let me grab the other one that is somewhere on this level. There she blows. Excellent. And now, we just get to the end again. Excuse me, you have a license to be driving that meat here? No, I keep getting to the end with only 5. I've done other time rifts, but I just kept getting frustrated because I kept missing all the painting pieces. Like, I'm sure there's a way to replay it, and I didn't actually have to restart, but I just did anyway. And then somehow I just kept missing it. Through my genius observation skills, or lack thereof. But now I have all of them except the one I'm about to get, which is down here. Now we can get some very important Mafia lore, I assume. Which is really what this is all about. The timepieces are very secondary. Give me my magnet. Finally. Now we have one more time rift to find in Mafia Town, but we will get to that for now. Show me the Mafia lore. Excellent. The Mafia's grand voyage. Look how happy and peace-loving these people are. Like, I don't even know why there was opposition to them to begin with. They're playing volleyball. They got some big meat. You know, that is true. But sometimes sacrifices need to be made. Look, they come to this town, no industry, no big casino on top. And they've made something of the place where they can also play volleyball. I see nothing negative from the Mafia being here. We can do with the new color. Question is it going to be a good color? This is blueberry. Blue is always good. Yes, I think I like this die, and I shall keep it. Okay, we have one more time rift, and then we actually have new chapters in Mafia Town. The question is, do I have the brain power to find this time rift? Running water, sewer. Okay, seems simple enough. Seems simple enough, but whether it is or isn't is a whole other matter entirely. Oh, I saw it in the opening segment. I just need to figure out where that is relative to where I am. Okay. Excuse me, ma'am. I have far more important things to do. So, wow, it was really right here. Well, we got it. It's time for some more Mario Galaxy. Actually, this more reminds me of Mario Sunshine than Galaxy, but still. All that bonking will be good for her. Or it'll be causing some brain trauma down the line, but either way, it's a future problem. That bonking gets us closer to finding what we need. Ooh. A remix of what? Mafia Town electronic remix? Well, fancy that, because we're going to Mafia Town, so might as well equip that. Gotta break into them vaults, I think was the next chapter. The Golden Vault. Open that big safe. Act 7? Feel that it's a bit out of order, but you know, that's fine. I don't know if this is the remix music or if this is an entirely different track. But I'm gonna guess it's a different track because it does not sound electronic to me. We gotta find some tickets, I assume. Gives me hat. Nothing interesting nearby, really. Nothing interesting at all, you say? Well then. Alright, well, I think we need one more token for another roll. Damn. Hope I can get there without utilizing the power of ice, but alas. Excuse me, sirs. Would you happen to know where a vault code is? Well, there's one. Stumbled upon that completely randomly. Hopefully I can get lucky for the others.
Got it all figured out. Child is predictable.
You're free of the peace-loving mafia, or you're not. Oh, okay. Well, let me go back to the vault. Oh dear. Let me figure out where the vault was, and then we will figure out where it is. Oh, there it is. Definitely knew that. Oh, that is so much more helpful than running around randomly. I appreciate that. Okay, so one is up on the other side of the island. And one is down in a general that direction. Let's start with that one. Oh, well, I didn't mean to get knocked all the way down here, but that should be fine. Alright, where's my Willy Wonka golden ticket? Alright. So far, so good. I'll have to do that to open the other color vaults as well at some point. I don't know if there's anything useful in them, but I've never opened them, so I'm not really sure. Yeah. Well, that one wasn't hard to come by at all. Excellent. We'll crack open this vault in no time and get whatever ancient treasure of the Mafia there might be. Speaking of ancient Mafia, is that like their homeland? Because that statue or rock formation looks exactly like them. Perhaps the Mafia are really some sort of rock people. Would explain why they all look exactly the same. Get out of here, bird. Aha. Now to claim me booty. Let's go. That treasure. Dance of the Joy. Dancing Man. Mafia is now union. Again, I see no evidence that the Mafia is bad. All these posters talking about how great they are. their carefree attitudes of playing volleyball and dancing. I do agree with this as well. Like, you can't be evil and have that as a mantra. Okay, to be fair, we don't know. To be fair, what if the old man was like a serial killer? We don't know. We are imposing ourselves in their society and intervening based on what context we have. You never know. We need to see what Mafia Court of Law is like. Exactly. Those owls were kind of... Something was wrong with them mentally. I haven't seen a crow in this game, yes. That could just be a different variation of patty cake. But we're never fast enough to be the one that does the punch. Population, lots of fried mafia. Cool things down. Yes, unfortunately. What? Heating up Mafia Town. Okay. Oh. Okay, now this game is really starting to remind me of Mario Sunshine. I mean, it already was, but... This is exactly that one level where you don't have flood.
Look at mess. This is terrible. Someone turn on all faucets in Mafia Town. Same faucets that control the town volcano.
You know, I'm just impressed that their engineering capabilities are so amazing that they could control lava
Was it
and a
you,
volcano.
child? No? Mafia think he saw a little girl turn on all faucets. Little hat kid, can you save Mafia Town by turning off all faucets? If you close all, maybe water start flowing again.
Well, seems good to me. Okay, this is the best. I've not used this once, but I think... What? Oh, that's a badge. How do I use badge? There we go. I just want that. Okay. You can continue back to panicking. They seem to be getting along relatively fine. I mean, looks relatively uncomfortable, but everyone's alive. And what does cooked mafia taste like, I wonder? Perhaps better than their own cooking, if cooking cat's anything to go by. Never mind, a little burn on my clothes. It's all part of the plan. No, stop bouncing so I can jump. We're fine. Just a few third-degree burns. Something that won't wash off in the shower. All right. Is there another? Oh, there's another faucet over there too. Oh, let's get this one before we head around. I don't think I will ever unequip this badge. The hook shot is just too good. I need another badge slot is what I need, because I also want to always have the scooter and magnet on. Or at least the magnet. Alright, so one more, I think? No, two more. Oh yeah. Excuse me, raccoon. The nerve of some wildlife. Yeah, it should just be that one. I think we shall see. Gotta get over yonder. And now the volcano shoots water. That's a great engineering trick, if ever I did see one. Oh, okay, we're fine. Is this? Hold on. Is this lava flowing upwards? Curious. The Mafia are... You know, maybe they're secretly dwarves, because only the dwarves are capable of such mind-boggling engineering feats. You know? It will have to make sense.
You did it! Small child saved Mafia Town! Now Mafia no longer need to eat lava for breakfast. Amazing! Please, take this as trophy. You are truly the hero of Mafia Town!
Oh yeah, and now we are the hero of Mafia Town. You know, I'm going to say yes, using a very ridiculous roundabout logic. Salt is delicious. Salt is a mineral which comes from rocks. Lava is made out of rocks. Therefore, something delicious must be in lava. And a cooking genius like Cooking Cat could turn it into something delicious. Even if that dish is just salt, it is therefore edible and delicious. Is there anything else to do here? There sure is. And there's a time rift. Is it a lava time rift? don't know. All I see is arrows and that, so I'll see if I can find it here. Cheating the race. Win legit. No. You're missing a key item. Well, blah. I think I know where that is. Let me just go into a level. I wonder if the scooter would be enough to help me win. Okay. Oh, this is the electric remix, isn't it? There we go. I very much like it. But then literally every single track in this game is phenomenal. I accidentally fell. I swear I know where this time rift is. I just need to eventually make my way around to it. Excuse me, Mafia. Did not turn off stove. Buns got too spicy. I mean, too spicy is a matter of opinion. It's like somewhere in the strip mall section, I thought. Maybe not. Damn, don't have the scooter. We'll just have to run. Could be lower, I suppose. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's the area that it is. Maybe. Yes. Give me that time rift. Bizarre. Whoa. Boom. Give me that timepiece. You don't... I will take that as is. No, don't need to reroll. That's a cool looking flare for that mask. Oh yeah. You know, I made that points reward before I even played this game, like a long time ago, because I was still thinking about playing it then, and I had to come up with puns for my stream rewards, or my channel points rewards, just so I had something to exist for them. Let's see. Well, so I will go back here before I try to do something on that level. He thinks. It's an endless barrage of time rifts. And this one is somewhere. I don't know this level well enough to even remotely think of where that might be. So we'll just see if maybe I can find it by delivering some mail. Deliver this really old mail. Term of the day, choir. Oh. Maybe that's where my sticker is. I will do that when I'm back. Okay, well, I saw the scooter, so we're going to use the scooter.
Good morning! Are you ready to complete your contractual obligations?
I sure am.
Heartless. Ever so often, I sneak into mailboxes and steal letters. Then deliver them to my minions. That way, it's almost like someone cares about them. But our last mailman has gone. Poof. You'll have to do. I've got a gift for the occasion. Although it requires a special kind of hat to use. I hope you've got it.
Well, I do love when music changes when you use vehicles, even if it isn't all the time. So it's very nice. Upgrades your to a mail delivery scooter. So a different scooter.
Is only a rental. I need it back before you leave. Remember to put it on your sprint hat, or it does absolutely nothing.
That's a very specific badge.
Minions who are awaiting mail will have an icon above them. Once you're done, come back here and clock out. Get it?
I would love to steal it. Let me see what the scooter looks like. Yeah, I want this scooter. The scooter's great looking. Don't know if I'm going the right way, but we're just gonna go this way anyway. Ooh, but those are shiny. Only 3 more. Wherever they might be. Probably not down the gaping cliff face. Maybe. Well, we kind of made it.
Oh, wait. It's you. I was kind of expecting a new victim to step in my traps. I've already taken your soul and everything. Have you even completed your contractual obligations yet?
I mean, I'm working on it, sir.
Personal, kid. But stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times my voice can handle yelling like that. You're taking the experience away from other people. But since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Fool! Ooh, you stepped into my forest, and now you must pay the price. Pick your poison. Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
Well, let's see. This contract. Enter the manor, find out what's in the attic. Or your soul escaped into this outhouse. Oops. Well, now you've got me curious. We'll just sign right there.
Not a bad choice. This one should be a breeze. Deleting all the difficult contracts for the newbies, though, which is really rude when you think about it. Smell you later.
Well, first come, first serve, as they say. But I'm beginning to think that there are, in fact, no male people this way. Ah, yes, there's nothing interesting. I mean, you're over here. Oh, well, there's another one. Aha. I'm keeping the badge on. You can't stop me. Oh, that is a fun fact. Good old sequence breaking. Okay, the power of ice. Huh. Day 16, I don't get it. He seems super creepy and menacing, but he wanted me to deliver mail. Oh, this is like an active journal of what's going on. I have a really bad feeling about this, but he won't give up his timepieces unless I do his weird contracts. I will have to see if I can read previous entries online. Oh, here's a good question. How do I flee from here? There we go. Well then. I definitely have to do that after everyone. Oh. Speaking of going back, it's back to the forest we go. To do something. The Toilet of Doom, it seems, is what we're doing. Term of the Day Encore. Atmosphere unpleasant. We'll figure that one out as well, eventually. Toilet of Doom. Well, we are in a swamp. So I suppose it would only make sense. Well, it looks swampy. I guess it's a forest, but it is also kind of swamp-like. It's got mushrooms. And other various things. Everyone is panicking because of this evil demon toilet, it seems. I just want me treasure box. Excuse me, sirs. I know you're panicking, but would you still like to get in? Excellent. Aw, I don't have the upgraded scooter badge. I'm very sad. Alas. with more yarn. And still haven't had a chance to use it. I'm already up to 11 yarn. And everyone's still panicking while I do quite literally the furthest possible thing from fighting the toilet, I assume. I desire to explore. Unless the toilet is somewhere. I don't actually know where it is. Oh yeah, that is a good point. I was saving up money to get that badge from the remains of the mafia guy, but then I kind of forgot about it. Now, if the badge seller has something interesting, I definitely need that too. Okay, I think I very sillily forgot that I could double jump after bouncing on an enemy. Where is the badge seller? Hello, badge seller. I need only your strongest badges. I'm going into battle, and I need your strongest badges. But I don't know where he is. I guess I don't get the strongest badges. My left. Left. Well, let me... The left relative to where I was a second ago. Oh, I see him. There we go.
Have you come to make another purchase?
Oh, I can equip another badge. Very nice. Gimme. And I will still have enough to buy that badge from the Mafia. But what else do you have? Reduce the cooldown when using hats, and you die in one hit. You know, I'll pin that thought. Okay, this time the spiders will not get the best of me. So I can remember I can double jump. No idea where I'm going, but that's completely fine. This presumably is nothing to do with the toilet. But you know, dweller mask, yes. Oh. I guess that's really all that was over here. Or was it? I still see more trees to jump on. Well, tiny or not, a ribbon's a ribbon. Wouldn't be entirely surprised if the toilet was just in some weird-ass location. There's a lot of yarn here. I can see several yarn bubbles. But I don't want to jump down. I'm already in the sky. Excellent. I mean, this is a cool area. Just, I have no idea where I'm going. So we're just gonna keep going. Going somewhere. A cardboard stove? Huh. There sure is a lot on fire over here. Well, feel that I probably should head back-ish now. As soon as I get the yarn. Wow. I don't know how I ended up here, but clearly it all worked out in the end, because I found the time rift somehow. All a part of the long, convoluted plan. Oh. That's not part of the plan. I am a professional sidetracker. Years and years of experience in these sorts of games. Haha. Yeah, I definitely like those levels a lot more. I like the art you get at the end of the purple rifts. Subcon Village. Sci-fi remix. Spooky. gonna use one of those sci-fi instruments, the whatever you, what do you call it? That you compose with your finger. The scienceator. It's the science device. Okay, well now we can actually go to the Toilet of Doom. Well, it'll be a minute before we hear the remix, I'm sure, because this is definitely not Tubcon Village. Or is it? Well, whether it is or isn't, it's kind of having an issue right now. Now, oh. Wait, so did I miss one that was just over here? Well, I will keep a better eye out for them. I need to unlock all of the levels. But with that said, we need to go to the toilet. I'm assuming there's signs up because this is the only toilet in the entire area. Or something. I love these fun facts. Gaming fun facts are my favorite types of fun facts. Who's throwing roses for me while I fight a demon toilet outhouse? Oh, Lord. Wow, I am being the absolute worst right now. You know, let me take a closer look, because I've been calling them apples. But I also really am not well versed on the cherry. I think I've seen an actual cherry in real life 3 times. I don't know, like, the shape of it makes me think apple. Well, that looks like a cherry. It's not as round as a cherry, but it does still look like one. No, now that it's with the leaf, it looks like an apple. Without the leaf, I can't really tell because of the color. It really is the stem and the leaf that are throwing me off. I didn't think I'd swing so low to the pit of toilet water. I'm assuming. So that was a big oopsie on my part. I'm also far too invested in this apples versus cherries debate. You know, that is a good question. But with this game, I am confident this game could give a banger theme to literally anything. You know, ironically, now that I think about it, the amount of times I see toilet or toilet adjacent things in video games, they generally have good music to go along with them. If you're at all familiar with Conker's Bad Fur Day, you'll know what I mean. Not exactly toilet, but it is very toilet adjacent. Also, to just further comment on this apple versus cherry debate, I thought of two things, but they're both contradictory, unfortunately. The first is you do, at least outside of this boss fight, have you have these like worm spirits go into them to make them explode, which makes me think apple. But also they're bombs, like cherry bombs. So I just don't know. Uh-oh. You don't. That's very fair. It could just be both. A new kind of fruit, only found in the spooky forest. Oh, hell yeah. And while the demon toilet is defeated, now the citizens have no toilet, and they just have to go in the woods. So was it really a victory? You know, that's also a good point. Excuse me? What are you doing on my screen?
All right, I'm in. I made it. I infiltrated that kid's spaceship without the alarms going off.
The only chapter I fully completed was the movie set. If Mafia has an actual finale, then I haven't done that since I haven't seen it. But yeah, chapter 2 would be the only one.
I bet she's collected a ton more timepieces than I have. Now where does she keep them?
Wait. Oh no, now I gotta be this individual? Can I just jump out the window and kill myself? It's clearly she's the antagonist. A rare sticker has appeared in Subcon Forest. Go find it. Oh. Well, that's helpful. Kind of. Can I not climb ladders? She doesn't know how to climb ladders. What's wrong with her? You literally gotta walk around and use the stairs.
Jackpot! This must be where she stores them all. Time to mess with time a little.
This is why time travel is always a bad idea. Okay, well, we'll worry about that in but a moment. Day 17, a toilet. A toilet. A toilet? Why is there a smelly, dumb, gross toilet in the forest? And why do I have to deal with something so smelly and dumb and gross? That Snatcher is such a jerk. Why do I have to do this? I don't want to touch a toilet. Well, I mean, you already did. This journal comes after the fact that you did. You're gonna have to get over it. Oh. I need a better look, but I'm all going to assume that the planet's not in good condition. Just based on the tiny glimpse I had. Very interesting. Also, there's a moon with a city on it. But that's not important right now. She had to copy off of Bowser. She couldn't even make her own planet. The question is, if the planet is changed, then surely I wouldn't be able to go back to it through a level. I'd have to go deal with the problem, right? Huh. Explore my forest and you'll find more. Yeah, well, I will do that momentarily. The power of logic. Well, I guess we'll just ignore it, like I do most of my problems. And we'll go back to the forest. So, here we go. I'm not going to put too much thought into the time travel because it will just cause big brain hurt, but, you know, I will agree. Question is, where is there a trap I can use? I wonder if this is the appropriate level to go in, because a lot of stuff is blocked off. And I don't know if it's less blocked off. If I would go elsewhere.
You look new around here.
Great. Let me go to a version of the level that's not the beginning. Oh. There were vines? So I did see vines. Is that where the traps are? I assumed I was blocked off because this was the level where you had to break the first flame barrier. But I guess I was not, in fact, blocked off. But whether I was or wasn't blocked off, I know that the flame barriers are down in this one. Oh, okay. I had assumed that the flame barriers that I did in Chapter 1 and 2 would still be unlocked if I did a future level. Well, we will need to find some foxes.
Why, hello there. You look new around here.
So, there's this.
You know, I haven't seen a good solid neck like yours for a long time. I wouldn't mind being strapped around a cute neck like yours. I would be honored to be the one who squeezes the life out of you. You can grab onto me whenever you'd like, as long as I get a glimpse of that neck of yours.
Alright. Anyway, hello there, Super 7, good to see you. Yeah, I, only started playing this game for the first time recently, and I cannot stop.
Oh, wait. It's you. I was kind of expecting a new victim to step in my traps. I've already taken your soul and everything. Have you even completed your contractual obligations yet? Don't take it personal, kid. But stay clear of my traps. There's only so many times. But since you did step in my trap, I might as well extend our business endeavors. Fool!
Oh, is that so, Miss Roxy? Hold on.
You stepped into my forest, and now you must pay the price.
So say the channel points, I need to change my hat. There we go. Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait on that second one until I get out of this cutscene.
Which burden do you want to carry for the rest of your life?
I'll hold one choice. Enter the manor.
Not a bad choice. This one should be a breeze. You're leaving all the difficult contracts for the newbies, though, which is really rude when you think about it.
Hold on. I think I got it. Okay. This wannabe Jack thinks he is super spooky, but he's just a nerd. There's your very relevant haiku.
Whatever. I'm off. Smell you later.
Well, I can go out and do that. For Mr. Wannabe Jack, indeed. I do actually like his voice, though. Queen Vanessa's Manor. Is that all the acts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we've got all of them in order. Check out the Snatcher's old home. Term of the day, Rondo. Excellent. Doesn't matter that the planet is made out of lava. Oh yeah, I was over here, and then I promptly left because there was nothing to do.
Manor is this?
Boom. Oh. Yeah, let me go through here. Oh, I think they're sneaky now. Hello, worm. What you doing? Do you need a chair apple? Chapel sounds like a flavor of drink that I would find from Snapple. Wait, do I even need... I don't need to ring the bells, technically. Oh, no, I definitely do. There's not enough time. I'm still gonna wear the mask, because I want to. That's a nice big manor. Don't mind if I do invite myself in. Excuse me. Oh, now it's definitely time for breaking and entering. How dare they lock me out in the cold? Very inconsiderate. Have they seen Beauty and the Beast? Are we cold? No. This mask magically keeps us warm, I assume. No, that was probably the right way. I just did not see where I was supposed to go. Let's try that again. I go around the back. Oh ho ho. Queen Vanessa's manor. Damn, I missed the statues. Well, if I have the opportunity to go back outside, then I shall. Damn. Well, we will at some point.
Newbie, boss told me to remind you, you signed that paper about not using your hats while in the man.
I do not remember reading such a thing.
Yeah, don't use them. Thanks.
Okay, but what if I just still use it anyway? Excuse me. Okay. Unless the basement just doesn't count. Excuse me. Oh. I thought my hat might help. Is that what happens if you do use the hat? I'm guessing. No. Oh, excellent. Now we're playing a stealth game. Again. I saw an ice chest. I don't want that. Oh. Excuse me, I just wanted to open the chest. I thought I saw a chest. Okay, well, we'll worry about it later. Very interesting looking key. Are you sure that's not a keyblade? I mean, I would assume she could open doors in her own manner, or she lost all of them, lost all the keys, lost her hands. Can I play the piano now? The book is so close to falling out. What else can I do? Can I break this hole in the floor? No, I can't use my hat. It literally won't let me use my hats. Except this one I can use for some reason. Oh, there we go. Didn't think that would make the piano make noise again. Honestly, this just looks like a normal house so far, because... Oh, well, I was going to go back to the ice statues and point those out as a reference for how I feel if the heat's not on at least 72. Yeah, me if the heat is on 71 or lower, or the AC is on. Very nice house she's got here. Oh, I wish I could just keep him always locked up in chains in the cellar, but you can't chain a man, can you? I mean, you literally can. There's nothing physically stopping you from doing so. Now I've got a balloon. My prince enjoys his breakfast far too much. I'm jealous of that darn bacon. He loves it. No more bacon in this house. An old ruined diary. A lot of the pages have been torn out. Hold on. Ah, hold on. Bacon's pretty good, but yeah, I think that might be just a tiny bit too far. Just a bit too far. But it's okay, because we got a crayon, the best color. What was this one? Mother had a bit of an accident last week, so today I got crowned as queen. Now the prince can't call me his princess. Life isn't fair. Seems like a weird thing to be upset about. My dearest Vanessa, it has been many days since I saw you last, but it feels like months. My time at the academy is hard, but I'm progressing quickly. There is so much to study when it comes to law, but the library here is well stocked. Our tutors are the finest in the land, and I'm thankful for their help. I've been attending private study with an experienced practitioner of law by the name of Lady. The rest is ruined and torn. Okay, anywho. Why? What have I done wrong? In his letters he talks about her, a tutor. He says he loves me, but she sees him. I get letters and she gets his time. He is mine. Once his studies are finished, I will have him back. Yes, that's usually how school works. Dear diary, today my prince left to begin his studies. He'll be so far away and for so long. He has promised to write. He won't forget me, will he? His beloved princess. He is coming back just one weekend, a short holiday from her. I will convince him to stay. I cannot let my love leave again. Sounds a little, just a little melodramatic. Oh, hello there. Why are you even here? You know, that's fine. Also, that is one ginormous closet. I need to find another balloon, perhaps. Somewhere over the rainbow. You've got to be kidding me. No. No. Well, neither of those things are particularly ideal. You're fine. Let me just try and remember where I need to bring this key. If I've even seen it. I only got a token, so that's a pretty good reward. Sorry about your hair, my prince. I just wanted our lengths to match and color and curl. You look wonderful. Yes. What am I even here to do? Why does he want me to find out what's in the attic? Curious. And now we got a green crayon. Seems good to me. Now we'll just leave here like nothing ever happened. And nothing is wrong. Because nothing's wrong. And nothing happened. Sure. Yeah. Day 18. That snatcher guy is such a jerk. This stinks. Now I need to go steal something of his from some old lady's attic. What's an old lady doing living in the spooky forest anyway? Wait, she's going to be creepy, isn't she? Old people already creep me out. I feel that. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like do the finale of the forest. No, we gotta find a time rift. Where is rift of time? Somewhere. I would love to have time saved, because I literally don't know where. Oh, okay. Well, either or. It just looks up. I am sure I can find it. Maybe.
Why, hello there. You look new around here.
Up. It looked relatively up. Can I remove the fire barrier without doing the finale is the question. Like, could I remove the fire barrier in this level? Okay. then we shall find it. Perchance. Yeah, there's a lot of stone over there, so I'm guessing that is relatively where it is. The question is, how did I miss something? Yeah, we need the scooter. We need to go.
You need to find them.
Excuse me, I'm not here to talk to you. Yeah. No, goodbye.
No, I haven't seen a good solid neck like yours for a long time.
I'm assuming they've got to be somewhat near-ish to the fire barrier. And actually, how have I not gotten this yarn? Mysterious. Well, this forest is largely on fire, so I wouldn't be surprised if there are foxes in the vicinity. Excuse me, sir. Oh, I have completely failed at that. And this doesn't help me quite literally at all. There they are. Don't worry, I'll get to you in just a moment. Taking a quick little explore around. Don't mind me. Also, there's a painting up there anyway. Excuse me. Oh. Well, I found it. Somehow. Let me just get back up there again. Me just stumbling upon these. What? Oh, I didn't even notice that statue. Well, oops. Oops, indeed. I did not notice that at all. Until it was far too late. Oh. At least I largely know where I'm going now. A very rude statue, if nothing else. Okay. Alright, well, I do appreciate you having you stop by. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you next time. You have a wonderful rest of your night, sir. I'm probably only streaming for about 50 minutes myself, as it is. Been almost live for 4 hours. And foods need to happen, but that'll be then in about 50 minutes, give or take. Oh, that's not nearly close enough. Well, is there a much closer worm that I can use? You seem a lot closer. Close enough, though. Apparently. Man, she can throw.
I'll borrow you real quick.
Poor dwellers can't stand on things like this. They pass right through.
Another worm. Sea worms are very far away. But I'll just use you again.
Poor dwellers can't stand on things like this. They pass right through.
Will you take me high enough? No, not even remotely. Painting there. Painting there. Painting there. Might as well clear this fire barrier and then do the time rift. Damned spiders. Damned NFL throwing power. Okay. Question is, how can I not have the statue bother me? Yeah, not a fan of that statue, I gotta say. That is a token I will gladly take. How do I get up there? All the way over that way. Well, that is some good advice. I will just leave the statue to its own devices. And the last one is up there.
Poor dwellers can't stand on things like this. They pass right through.
Alright. So,
Poor dwellers can't stand on things like this.
that is not at all related to what I gotta do. Just gotta go around this way. And then not fail to jump. The ideal.
You'll come with me. I'll borrow you real quick.
There we go. And hopefully that's the last fire barrier. If not, then we will eventually get it. But for now, we've got a time rift that I presumably can get to now. Up there. Which means we gotta go this way. Oh, whoopsie. I really failed that jump. The camera confused me for a hot second. Alas. Alas. It's a new time rift, you can't escape me. I just gotta make the jump. I mean, probably can. Ah. And now, finally, time rift in the village. You know, for this, ironically, I don't want that. Don't know what I'd have instead of it, but as much as I love the scooter, the badge is pretty good by itself, too. And with that, we're already up to 27. Counter said 40 at the beginning of the game, but I'm beginning to think there's going to be more than 40. You know what? I will take that. Alright, finale time. Finale of the forest. Ooh. I am very envious of speedrunners. I never commit too much. I don't often commit too much time to a singular game to get good at speedrunning. I love just playing so many different games, but I adore watching speedrunning. The only games that I somewhat speedrun are like games or time trials that are part of completion, like Crash Bandicoot. But even then, I'm not like near as good as actual speedrunner. It's just good enough to get whatever the highest medal is. Get what you deserve. The deceptive cadence. Menacing. Sounds good to me. Look, it's right there, out in the open. Are we in the toilet area? Interesting.
Wait up, kid. Remember how the old contractor had his head pop off? That wasn't a coincidence. It popped off the moment he stopped being useful to me. And guess who else just became obsolete? That's right. You.
Oh, though my head is feeling fine.
That possessed outhouse isn't bothering me anymore, and all those contracts of yours are tidied away. I don't need you around. Besides, you didn't think I was gonna let you keep all these time pieces, did you? They fell in my forest, kid. They belong to me.
I mean, I don't think that's how that works. Hey, that's my hat, though.
Time you saw what I'm really capable of, kid. Say goodbye to that little head of yours.
Kid just doesn't have the same ringing to it as Hat Kid. Whoa, excuse me. What are you doing there?
Probably waiting for me to turn blue, aren't? Sorry, kiddo. Blue doesn't suit me. And I guess that makes me invincible, huh? That's too bad.
We'll see about that. $1,000. That is literally not how I look. That is true. Also, it was the conductor, because the conductor he's always the superior choice. His movies are amazing. I didn't know that Grooves could also be a boss. That's kind of interesting.
Did you just color me blue with my own attack? This can't count, right? Surely this doesn't count. That does it. Time to die!
Okay, well, hold on. Can I just... Howie. Is that all you got? You're literally the weakest of all of them?
You're such a disrespectful young lady. I feel so weak. Please. Have mercy. Please. Have a seat.
Oh yeah.
All these timepieces landed in my forest. They are my property. So, let's make a deal, young lady. You get out of my forest, and we never see you again. How's that sound for a deal? Not a fan. Too bad. You don't make the calls here. Here, I'll even make it easier for you.
Oh really?
Now, all that's left is for you to sign it.
Get out and just get out. Oh, I can't actually back out. I could just not sign it. I could just stare at it. But I'm gonna say I have to sign it. Let's say take all my junk. Were there an option to rip it, I definitely would try that. Oh, there we go.
You understand that's not how contracts work, right?
I think it's basically what's written on it.
I'm giving you a chance to scram, kid. There's no catches or clauses this time. What if I give you your soul back? Will that make you leave?
Totally forgot. Didn't inhibit me at all. You relieved energized in just the usual amount of empty. Now that I do feel.
Yes? No? Hello? Are you there? Why aren't you saying anything?
That's kind of what I do.
You're quite the character, aren't you? And a tough negotiator. Fine. I'll sweeten the deal for you. Here. Take my last timepiece. If I continue to see you around my forest after this, I'll be very disappointed.
I mean, the contract says I can. So I'm just saying. Well, there we go. Now who's intruding on me, spaceship? Oh my... What actually are you doing here?
Nice place you got here, kiddo. What's up? Still alive and well, I see. What a shame. How about we fix that with a little deal? Tell you what, you do some fresh new contracts for me, and I'll reward you handsomely. If you survive, that is. I've got this little map for you. You'll notice I've marked just one contract on it for now. You'll have to complete it before you unlock the rest. Checks and balances, you know. And be careful, kid. These aren't your average everyday contracts. These are advanced
Advanced
No one
contracts.
wants you to die on the job, right?
Okay. Well, I am a masochist, a professional masochist. Boop one online party player. What the? Are these online things? No. Like 3 timepiece shards. Huh. Yeah, I assumed with all the presents around weren't normal either, but so these are. But are these official or community stuff? Is the question, because they look. I thought I saw an option for something called Dash Wish before, but I'm not sure where I saw it. Timepiece detected. And yet I don't have access to that. Have you constructed the relic? Oh. Okay, well, apparently I've got a relic to construct. Somewhere. But I thought... Hold on. No, I didn't mean to go into the level. I swear I've seen something that says Death Wish before encountering him. But I'm not sure what or where I saw that. And now I'm curious. Because we need to have a taste of what masochism is. Clearly. Oh, it's at the bottom here. So it's just that? Mm-hmm. So there's the Death Wish versions of all the levels. Okay. Yeah. That just brings me to this, which has the online stuff, which I mean, I guess I could do, but that doesn't. And then community stuff, which. Huh. Well, let's see. Still got about 20 minutes, so let me. I guess I will just take a look since this is on the in-game menu. A winter time rift. Two pages, 5 pages. Button to activate Rift Collapse mode is right behind the Rift Gate. Rift Collapse mode is only recommended after beating the level at least once normally. The second timepiece for doing so. Huh. Well, it's good to have you around. Hopefully I will see you again sometime. So you have a wonderful rest of your night. Still not entirely sure. I thought Death Wish stuff was not community made, but I guess I'm not entirely sure how to find it. I will figure that out after I run through this. Not that there's anything wrong with community made per se. Winter is time for Mafia to give back to other Mafia. Mafia share gifts, have dinner. Mafia take giant bone of meat, slather in honey, and bake. Very delicious. Little girl want to share gifts too? Little girl is more thoughtful than Mafia, first thought. Mafia sends the best of luck with a gift-giving endeavor. Another Mafia news, a fellow Mafia made a glove made of ice. Now whatever you touch turns to snow in his clutch. It's too much. Oh my god, this is a lot of dialogue. Said fellow Mafia may or may not have frostbite now. A lot of unvoiced dialogue, I mean. It's everything, like almost everything in this game is voiced. This is going to be more in-depth than I thought. So maybe I will save this for when it's not the tail end of stream. So, hold on. I want to take a quick look at something. If I... I'm curious about how to actually find the Death Wish official levels, not community-made ones. "27 timepieces," which I believe I have, right? Yeah, I have 28 timepieces. So, I guess... those are the official ones up there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I don't know, I'm gonna have to enable it to do it because I don't know how else it will work. But anywho, let me read the diary. We'll go from there. Day 19. This guy. I do his dumb jobs, then he tries to double cross me. I beat him up and now he just wants me to go away, but he also, like, can't make me, so whatever. It's true, he can literally not make me. Except now he's here, for some goddamn reason. Well. We will worry about that stuff later. I think I have time for one more level, perhaps. Depending on what it is, or where it is. What is the next one that I can do? Actually, I can unlock a time rift if I use another pedestal somewhere. I don't know where one is. If I even have one available. I'm gonna have to go into a new area. But I will buy this. That way I can collect everything. Which... there.
Pull out my map whenever you need to find relics.
Will do, sir. Speaking of relics. Oh, I do have an open slot right here. Is this not the relic? Cow is getting abducted by aliens. Oh, maybe it's this. I would need one more crayon, however. Well, then I think that's the only other area to unlock. No, there's that, which needs 25, which I technically can unlock, but it's clearly not the next area. So we will open this one. Power has been restored in the basement. The chapter Alpine Skyline is now available. Alright, well, I guess we will... What is this arrow above my head? Oh, that's the badge. But clearly there's nothing to find here, so... Oh. Alpine Skyline. Do whatever you'd like, free roam. Okay. Glorious. Are there no timepieces here? Maybe, maybe not. So, do I need... Oh, that's not what I thought it meant by co-op. Do I have to turn on the online thing? To do that mission objective? I'm going to assume that whatever it is enabled since I told it to be enabled. Says it down, but there really isn't anything down. Unless there is. There's not, in fact, anything down. Well, then we will just run around and take a look-see at what there is. The music in this level is far more intense than I feel it should be. Excuse me, spider. Exploring. Okay. Oh. Well, there we go. Somewhere. Big shiny inside of a cage. Whatever that big shiny thing might be.
Have you noticed those bright flashing lights in the sky? They started appearing recently after some weird hourglasses fell from the sky. I wonder what they could be.
Huh.
In any case, I really wish they wouldn't be so bright. They're blinding.
Well, I will solve that by taking them.
These telescopes let you look at faraway peaks.
You don't say. Are you an enemy? You're just a big creature. Wow. Rude.
Blow those horns to open up some new routes.
What horns? Okay. I like this. This is an interesting level. More open world level. You've cleared Goat Village. If you say so. Sizzling lava split.
This heat is great. Oh, it's even hotter to the right.
Oh, that sounds fine to me. Oh, no, not if I fail to jump in.
This heat is great. This way for the lava cake.
Lava cake? Don't know why I thought jumping in there was what I was meant to do. That's fine. Ember Summit. Get out of birds. I don't care if you are wearing sunglasses. we're almost to that big shiny light. I think after we reach that big shiny light, that will have to be the end of stream for tonight. The lava cake.
How'd a place end up like this anyway?
And that's a very good question. Probably doesn't have an answer.
Hi! This is clearly a safe place for a child to be.
Very clearly, yes, you're right. Oh, there's yarn. I missed yarn.
This is clearly a safe place.
And now I didn't. Time stop yarn. Death is inevitable, your time is valuable. It requires 32 yarn to stitch. I actually don't have enough for that. Surprisingly.
This is getting
Another yarn. Which is brewing yarn. Definitely already have that. Can I bypass this entire... No. I cannot bypass the entire trip. Oh, sorry, hold on, let me fall off to my death properly.
I think I spy some treasure.
It just keeps going. This is a much bigger level than I had thought. Unfortunately, we're basically at the end of the stream time. And there is quite a lot still left to get. So, I think we're going to go back to the hub. And we'll worry about this next time. Tomorrow, probably. For now, however, that is A Hat in Time. A wonderful game that keeps being absolutely wonderful. We will play it more later. So, there we have it. I hope all you wonderful people have an absolutely terrific rest of your nights. And I shall see you, as always, next time. You take care. Bye for now.